Fantastic. I love that in the time it took for me to find the record button, it immediately went to the attract mode. That's enough of that. Alright, so, yeah, here we go. It's going to be... Ideally, it will be the last session of Devil May Cry. Because I looked up a level list. There are going to be 8 more missions to do, so... Should be easy enough. Let's see here. Can I buy anything good? An extra life, and that's about it. I mean, honestly, this has been going pretty well, and ignore that. I don't know how well that got picked up on my microphone, but someone literally just tried to call. There's a number I don't recognize, so nuts to them. It's one of those numbers that's very suspiciously close to my own number, so I don't trust it. This purple area looks very suspicious. It's suspicious, and then I can't do anything with it, so there you go. Or, wait a second, no, the last thing I did, I'm pretty sure, was beat up Griffin. Like, for real. Hey Raz, how's it going? The game not want me to go back on this elevator? Oh. Wait, no, I was supposed to take the elevator. I guess you kind of forget things when you take a week between sessions. It probably wants me to go through that door that the camera was pointing me right towards when I came up. I don't know. I could fight these things, or I could just not fight them. Don't you just love it when a game gives you a choice like that? Okay. There's something hiding around here. Come on. Dante, come on. Oh, okay. Look, can you really blame me if I thought that the glowing circle would be a platform for me to use? Like an elevator? Not an elevator, but, you know what I mean. A moving platform that I would ride across the bridge, the gap. Ah, I did see a blue shiny over here. And it wasn't enough for extra health. Okay, that's fair. I might have to actually use the map, and I'm actually not going to be able to figure out what to do with it. Never mind. Oh boy. I remember vaguely where I have to go, like conceptually. It's just that I don't remember how to get there. That map turned out to be of no help whatsoever. Let's see, if I do this, that's not going to work. If I do it with the sword, though, how's that going to work? Beautifully. Alright. But there was a section where, like... Alright, so the door is cursed with something. That's probably not where I want to go. But there is a section where it was... Maybe it'll be a little more apparent here. No, it's actually not at all. Unless... Oh, you know what? It's that green room, I think, that I want to go to. Yeah, that is where I want to go to. Wait, shit, does this show me my relative position? Okay. So... How about that? The map was more useful than I gave it credit for. Oh, but... Wait, first... Come to think of it, I don't remember if that emblem was there before. Anyway, say hello to the lightning bat. Also, lightning doppelganger or something with a the laser eye of BMOS eye. Oh, I want that. There we go. Curses are made to be broken. That is for sure one of the enemies that has an elemental weakness. Maybe I should just do this. Wow, these guys really need to chill, though. Definitely not a fan of the way they can just decide to split up like that. That's a very rude idea. So I think... maybe I can get some health out of these things. Guess not. There we go. Right, now, did I overshoot? No, I did not. Okay. Ah! It's time for this, I see. Door won't budge an inch. So this is going to be a thing. It's another major boss. And I'd be lying if I said I remembered how to deal with it. This is something that's going to happen if you're unlucky like I was. You kind of get dragged into the underworld like this, or some alternate dimension. Let's see. I'm pretty sure a shotgun would be better here. Oh, I have to... Wait a second. This is... That looks suspiciously like Phantom, but it's not doing anything? Oh, is this a thing where I'm gonna have to, like, shoot all the skulls and then I can fight... Is a thing where I have to shoot all those skulls and then I can fight a weaker version of the magma spider scorpion. What did I call it before? The magma arachnid, even though it's really just called Phantom. I like my name better. And yeah, you know what? The skulls are a little weird. In terms of how they fit in, or rather don't fit in with the style. Thankfully, though, this refight is a lot faster than the original, but that's kind of what this boss is, this fight. I swear there's a way to, like, deal damage to it. Oh, that's it. I had to hit the thing. Oh, no, thank you. So, in case you're wondering, this enemy is called the Nightmare, which, by the way, looks an awful lot like the Nightmare Beta, don't you think? Other than that, that's all I really have to say about it. Just like the Nightmare Beta will drain your Devil Trigger energy, this boss will also drain your Devil Trigger energy. So, hope you're not keen on abusing that for heals, because, well, you better have another plan in mind. This thing keeps using, like, ice attacks, so that makes me feel like fire would be really good. Excuse me? I mean, that looked like it did a lot of damage, at least. Just the same. I'm gonna heal for the sake of safety. So I remember this boss gave me one hell of a time when I first fought it. Well, I don't know. I guess it's not nearly as bad as I used to think it was. This would be the worst part of it, though, where you can't really attack it. I don't know, I guess just as the genre has evolved, so have bosses. And that's why it doesn't seem so bad. I say as it just freaking stabs me, the giant sphere of ice. I'm gonna try to cheese it the other way. There we go. Easy every time. I definitely prefer that over fighting refights of other bosses. That classic Capcom trick for adding a little extra length to a game. Yeah. Wow, that sure is hard to read that text. But, yeah. Yeah, Mega Man refights are fine, because by definition, you're supposed to have, like, the tools to make those refights go a lot faster. I don't remember what I have to do. I'll probably have to do both of these things. Well, I guess since the whole point of this is to look at Hideki Kamiya games, you can't really talk about refights without mentioning Okami. Probably the worst offender of his games when it comes to refights. Do I want any of these? Yeah, since I'm not going to be playing through Okami for the sake of this project, mainly because playing a new file from scratch would be like 20 to 30 hours. But yeah, there are bosses that you fight several times. Like there's a spider boss you have to fight, that you can fight like 6 times. And it's basically the same every single time. I'm going to extend my health. I mean, I do like the game. It's just that, you know, it's not without its flaws. That's all. And then, of course, there's the big bad that you hear about, like, right in the beginning of the game, Orochi. Yeah, exactly. You have to fight Orochi 3 times, and pretty sure it's the exact same each time. And that's when it gets really offensive, I think, is when, well, you're not doing anything at all different. The boss has just as much health, your abilities are the exact same. You're not doing any more damage. You're not taking any less damage. Just the same thing. Hope you remember how to do it. Because, I mean, ideally, if you're going to do refights at all, it should be like kind of a showcase for how much you've improved since the last time. Like, that's what I really want out of a refight. Like, oh, this guy used to be a real struggle. Now I can just chump his ass. That's what you really want, I think. And then, like, at least the refights in this game that have happened so far, you know, fighting the spider, the magma arachnid, excuse me, multiple times, those at least came in different arenas, and same with the Griffin and Nero Angelo. Wind Waker. Alright, so I'm going to be kind of honest here. Well, yeah, I'm going to be honest, not just kind of. Something about Wind Waker. I don't know, I respect it as a game, and yet for some reason I don't... I mean, I have played it, and I beat it, and I enjoyed the experience, but it's like, well, now that I've done that, do I want to do it again? And the answer is usually no. But for me, I think the rough part is just the beginning... Oh. I was so distracted by talking, I forgot about the fire-breathing T-Rex skeleton? Strange power has confronted me. You've got to find a... Oh, excuse me, it's a skeletal dragon. My bad. But for me, when it comes to like playing Wind Waker again, the thing that I really don't like is the Forsaken Fortress. That is a rough start for me. Mandatory stealth section? Oh, thank you. That's not what Zelda's about. Okay, what the hell am I missing? There's supposed to be like some kind of crank or something that I need to turn? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it isn't. frontier of the path, Pluto's dragon. Prove your bravery. Oh. Oh. Gotta. Speaking of Zelda, gotta do a little Zelda tennis. Means I gotta get the timing right. That's not a dragon, that's a Bowser. That is extremely Bowser in Mario Kart 64. Alright, now I can turn this stupid thing. And you better believe that means I gotta rotate the control stick. Oh yeah, one other experience with Wind Waker I wanted to share. Oh, I have to go through the rafters over here. So I got a hard drive for my Wii U. Because I figured, oh, well, you know, a big part of it was Nintendo had that digital deluxe program if you got the Wii U with the built-in hard drive. Thank you. Where you would get like 10% back, basically, on any game you bought digitally. 10% of the value, actually. Whereas, like, you know, you get so many points. You'd get like 600 points for buying a $60 game, and then you could trade 500 points for like $5 of eShop credit. Good deal. Anyway, so I had a hard drive, and, you know, I got all kinds of games for it, including Wind Waker HD. And since I hate the Forsaken Fortress so much, I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to start a playthrough. I'm going to start a file. Even though I'm not especially interested in playing Wind Waker, I'll just start the file, I'll get through the Forsaken Fortress, and then I'll just leave the save there, and then when I really do want to play the game again, I can just skip that part and, you know, get to the real meat of the game. And then my hard drive failed. So I lost all my saves.
Man with guts and honor. I like that. But it's a shame you serve Mundus.
I mean, I was able to get a new hard drive and re-download all my games. Did I mention that I got an external hard drive for it? I probably did, and then got lost in the details of the program. So yeah, I just replaced, you know, I just got a new external hard drive that's still working, thank God. So yeah, I got all the games back, it's just that I lost all my saves. And I don't think I've touched Wind Waker HD since then, and that would have been years ago. Anyway, I guess we're fighting Nero Angelo for real now. You can tell it's for real because he took off his protective gear. I mean, the thing about losing a save like that is that, I mean, all in all, the Forsaken Fortress, like the first visit, is not that far into the game. It's not. Oh, whoops. So it shouldn't have been a big deal to, like, do it again. It's just that I never felt like doing it again. That means I never even got the improvements like the fast sail or whatever the hell else they added. I don't remember off the top of my head. The way they streamlined everything, I guess. I missed all of that. Which is a shame, because that probably would have really helped me enjoy the game even more. Anyway, if I just keep spamming attacks, maybe I'll beat him. Hey, that amulet sure looks familiar. Where have I seen that one before?
Virgil, Dante, happy birthday. Wow! I want chocolate!
Oh, I don't know how well that came through, but...
Trish, Virgil has been defeated.
Double gasp.
You know what you must do. Now go.
Yes, master.
Oh no, it's a double cross. But when Dante had that little flashback there, there were a couple of kid voices saying, "I want chocolate." No, I want chocolate. It was their birthday. Anyway, yeah, Nero Angelo was actually Virgil, Dante's twin brother. Alright, throw the philosopher's egg into the fire. Okay. That sure sounds like a real thing. I want health. Just in case. And one of those, too. Alright, so now we've got a new sword. I mean, obviously it's not just a sword. But it is known as Sparta. The true form of Dante's starting sword. You know, that's a good question, Max. Really would have to be some kind of nerd to actually name your kids Dante and Virgil. Anyway, the Sparta sword is exactly like the other sword. Got the same moves and everything. I should say using it is the exact same. I guess it has bigger reach or something. It is non-elemental, but pretty sure you can still use Devil Trigger. And, oh, I guess we're underwater now. That's cool. I honestly thought we were done with the swimming sections, to be honest. Oh well. This looks like a way out. Oh my god. I absolutely forgot that I would have to fight these things underwater. Who the hell was responsible for this, honestly? I mean, at least it's easy, but come on. What were you thinking? Actually, now that I think about it, the legendary Dark Knight Sparta probably would be a big enough nerd to name his own sons Dante and Virgil. Oh, there's a time limit on filling this room with water. Question is, where do I even want to go? So I got the Philosopher's Egg, and I need to throw it into fire? I mean, Sparta is from hell, so he would totally be into the Divine Comedy, I'm sure. I mean, he was way into humans, so I'm sure he'd be into what humans thought hell would be like. I don't know if that's actually true. I don't remember if Sparta himself has ever gotten any characterization other than he used to be a warrior for hell, and then he betrayed them to protect humanity. Alright. That looks like a place I should be going. Hey, that looks like a fire I can throw the thing into. Alright, that was a lot of text for... That's right. Speaking of refights... Looks like I've misremembered. I'm not allowed to go Devil Trigger with the Sparta equipped. But based on the damage I've done so far, I'm pretty sure it's a lot stronger than either of my other weapons. So So fair trade. But yeah, didn't mean to ignore the comment there, Max. But yes, Sparta definitely was so down with humanity that he really got down with a human. But you know what? I'm on Twitter. That would definitely happen. I've seen ample evidence to suggest that someone out there would 100% be into a demon hell knight. The first key to opening the gate at the end of the world. But already I don't feel as bad about that refight as I have about other games and their refights, because that went a lot faster that time around for whatever reason. Probably because of the whole weapon thing, but yeah, just moving right along. Alright. So I need to go back and back some more. Go further back. Did I go too far? No, this is right. This would be the other mirror dimension. Or that... Excuse me, that would be the mirror dimension. Through the literal mirror. You can tell it's the mirror dimension because it's all wavy. Like a real mirror. Let's just hop right down. Alright, so the Philosopher's Egg was not the Philosopher's Stone. Good to know. Don't like these things. Don't know why it's got a mask. I don't like this thing at all. Oh! Now I thought this thing kind of looked familiar, though. They bring these enemies back in Devil May Cry 5. I remember they also had weird masks and also liked dropping eyeballs that serve as bombs. One of these days I absolutely want to stream Devil May Cry 5. Totally. The game rules. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that last time, but it's a sentiment worth repeating. Oh, hey. Wonder how I can get that. Maybe I shouldn't wonder how to get that. I think the game is very clearly telling me can't do it just yet. But it's right there. That's why this is marked as a casual playthrough and not, you know, a perfect one or 100%. Whatever the hell I feel like. Now, wait a second. I picked up the Philosopher's Stone. Does it mean I'm ready to just go back? I guess so. Oh no. Alright, so anyone want to answer me why these skulls bleed? I mean, you don't actually have to. But, what the heck? Alright, so we've got this evil puddle here, and whoop. Break on through. To the other side. Welcome to the inverted castle. Just, well, we're gonna kill someone who may or may not be connected to our dad, but not our dad himself. Showdown with Nightmare? Really? Yeah, really. Third time's gonna be the charm. Can I get anything extra though? I can get an extra life, or extra bit of health, so I will. You know what, maybe it's time to go back to the fire weapon. I suppose. Why didn't it actually do that? Let's see, that's the way I came in. Kind of gross that you actually have to bust that thing open.
Whoa.
Dante! Dante! Help me!
Trish! Whoa.
Dante, no, it's a trap!
Trish, stay back!
Let's see now. Nope. Stop it. Whoop. I wish it wasn't so hard to actually jump on that thing's back. My life would be so much easier right now. That's a new attack. Oh, you're not dragging me into the pit again, Nightmare. Alright, Max, thanks for tuning in. Have fun with your other obligation. Come on, come on. Oh no. I got dragged into the pit. Again. Fine. Alright. What you got for me this time? Now who wants some? Oh, it's our good friend Nero. Come on. All right, that is exactly the time to use the healing item. Alright. There we go. Alright, it's fine. Gonna blow up, it's gonna do a bunch of damage, and oh! Oh no, it's a treachery.
You fool! You're so easy.
Trish, you?
Humans, what sweets. You should know better than to trust a stranger. Your presence has become a hindrance to my master's bloody scheme. Now die!
Let's see. Well, this seems like as good a time as any to talk a little bit about the voice acting. So I don't know if I think it was a Capcom thing, at least at the time. I'm pretty sure for Resident Evil, and so it makes sense that it would happen here too. Wait a second. What's happening? What just happened? So what they did with, with the Resident Evil games, and this happened with Devil May Cry as well, they didn't really do any Japanese dubs. Let's get this and start the fight all over, I guess. Yeah, they just dubbed the game in English first, English only, and then put subtitles for Japanese players. And I think you can probably kind of tell from the quality of the voice acting that that's what they did. Maybe I should be using the gauntlets a lot more if that's how the refights are gonna go. Ooh-wee. Yeah, so like the script or whatnot came out of Japan and was, I don't think got the same treatment that it might have if it were, if more had been put into its, the localization, is what I'm trying to say. More time, more resources, whatever the case may be. That's really awkward. Oh no! Shit. I didn't think that using my items there. God damn it. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this better, I guess. Because I don't think I can afford. Well, maybe I can. It's actually probably why they put the shop right there. Enemies that drop a lot of orbs. Alright, so... The good news is those don't seem to actually cost anymore. That'll have to do. Wait, which way is the way forward? It's the other way. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, come on. Actually, don't. What the hell is this? It's a new move and I don't like it. Some shenanigans with that timer, I guess. Hopefully I don't regret using this already. It's early into the fight. Not going as well as I thought it would. Alright, so there's the treachery. I will just skip that once there's plenty. And so much for that. Okay. Guess we're gonna try again. Although, honestly, part of me feels like it might be a better idea to reload from save. can't even buy a healing item. Oh well. Alright. I'll just have to be careful. I just have to try to be careful. Alright, it's a good start. Good start. So let's see, last time I had to deal with that thing. Now there we go. That's the ticket, I gotta beat it up with my sword. I guess I haven't stated it explicitly, but one of the problems with this game not having like a good lock-on system, just kind of auto-targeting, is that you may have noticed me getting like close to the symbol on the wall. And then I try to attack, and then it just kind of turns me around automatically, or really quickly, so I can attack like the slug monster thing. Yeah, none of that's on purpose. Got it down to red health now, so should be time for treachery. One second at least. There it is. Oh no, Trish is faking it the whole time. Oh no. That's... Oh. Since the wall there went opaque, that's an excuse for the game to just randomly give me hits from Trish without giving me a chance to evade them. Alright. Come on, Nero. Bit of healing is nothing to sneeze at, I suppose. Is that going to be fatal damage? I mean, it should be, but then there's this final thing. We'll just do this. Just take that. When in doubt, just cheese it out. The game wanted me to have holy waters, so by God, I've got holy waters. Alright. You ready for this? I'm pretty sure this is it. The line. Could be wrong.
Dante! Dante, why did you save my life?
Because you look like my mother. Now get out of my sight. The next time we meet, it won't be like this.
Alright, that wasn't the line I was
Dante.
expecting.
Don't come any closer, you devil! You may look like my mother, but you're nowhere close to her. You have no soul. You have the face, but you'll never have her fire!
Oh, he mad?
You two have failed me, Trish. You know the rules.
Yeah, rules are rules. Mundus doesn't make them, he just lives by them. And enforces them. And makes them, too. Alright. Well, not an ideal run through that mission, but we're going through it anyway. But we're getting close to the end now. One of these, and one of those. And I should pick up an extra life for all the ones that I lost. Pulsates the heart and open the gate. Whatever all that means. This. Hey, an extra holy water. I guess hell just... Excuse me, hell just swallowed some. Alright, that's fine. So I can't go through that way, and that's the only other doorway here. Got it. Oh, that sure looks like a heart that needs some pulsations. What does that mean? Okay. Not a big fan of the that door, though. I mean, just very unsettling. I am going to switch back to Sparta. You know what the Sparta reminds me of, the more I look at it? It reminds me of the Soul Calibur. Or like the evil one, the Soul Edge, excuse me. Which, you know, that series also has a character named Nightmare. You know, coincidence upon a coincidence. Hey. Don't do that. That's rude. Oh my god, I can't believe this thing is drop kicking me like that. Wait, what? You mean to tell me there's a floor hazard from standing still? God. Really laying it on thick. Oh, did I just get clotheslined? Those things sure sucked away my health real fast. Don't like that. Yeah, that's not cool at all. Alright. But I'll manage. Hey, maybe I should put the grenade gun back on. That's a fun weapon. Grenade gun. See, that went a lot better. Alright. Now I know for sure, future reference, do not hang around the corpses of those things as they explode. Basically, just don't hang around anything around here. Seems to be the strategy. The key to victory. Alright. Made it through this time. What's next? Lava? Why not? That all you got for me? Good. I don't want to mess around with any lightning shadow clones. There we go. Okay, good progress, good progress. And we're right back where we started. Only this time. Look at all those curses on that door breaking. Yeah, that's it for that mission. Alright. Alright, that's fair. I'll take a C rank. That should give me enough orbs to resupply. Do I even need to? Alright, well, I'll just give it a try, and if I should have gotten more items, then oh well. Alright, this scenery looks familiar. Got a church going on. Lights, silver. Table of contents, whatever the hell that means.
I must face a Sparta. Strange fate, isn't it?
Strange and ironic that it will end the same way.
Irony has favored you this time. Look, there.
Trish!
Don't even think about it. Blink. She dies.
You!
Dante!
See, Dante's just a big old softy at heart. But,
So sad that humans will always be humans. No more. Has the Sparta blood been spoiled over the ages? Now, die!
Trish!
you notice how the shackles weren't actually closed?
Useless scum. Failure is one thing, but taking an odd behavior like that. What is the matter? It is time to end your pitiful life.
How much longer are you going to keep zapping? Come out and show yourself, Mundus!
Oh, the voice acting, I tell ya. Anyway, here's Mundus.
Those eyes. Deep in them, I see the same light as in Sparta's eyes.
Why my mother?
That useless being. If you need a mother, I can create it. As many as you want. Just like I created Trish.
Silence!
Alright, I'm going to tell you now, I don't remember anything about how this fight is supposed to go. Ideally, it's going to go not great for him. Alright, so we got inverted flight controls, why not? So something that Camilla likes to do is change up the gameplay style. So, like, here we have this flying shooter segment. Because why not? I guess gotta... The fact that the flying is inverted controls is not ideal, I have to tell you. Anyway, I question the wisdom of changing the gameplay style for the final boss. Cool, like, as a set piece and all. But, like, come on. I mean, what you're asking the player to do is, get used to like an entirely new playstyle at the last moment without like, any chance to prepare for it or practice it, or like even just get used to an easier version. Anyway. That wasn't the whole final boss fight. on. Shit, shit. That wasn't ideal. Well, if I try again from here, it should take me to the start of this section with full health. Aha. Oh, shit. So, obviously you don't want to stay in the lava. That's bad. Heal. I desperately need it. Let's see here. I think the gimmick here, though, is that these orbs, well, you attack them and restore your Devil Trigger meter, which is really valuable for this fight, so you just gotta get close enough to... Come on. It's those big ones in particular that are really important. And nope, don't like that. It's alright, just launch a grenade in his face. That'll finish him off. He's screaming no. This might be the line. This is it. Yeah.
My mother risked her life for me. And now you, too. I should have saved you. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
There it is. Stream title drop.
This was my mother's. Now I'm giving it to you. My father's also here now. Rest in peace.
And she was never heard from again. Alright. Cool, we beat the final boss. Legendary battle, but why does it say next mission? This is why. We've got to have our escape sequence. I don't know if I'll actually have to use it, but better safe than sorry. Let's see. Escape Malay Island before it collapses. Just remember, it's Malay, it's French. It's not Malay. Oh, it's like literally an escape sequence. Okay. I'm gonna make heavy use of this devil trigger for him, I think. Just gonna try to ignore all the enemies. Oh, but wait, I can't. Shit. Hurry up, finish exploding. Oh, shiny item. Will I need it? Probably not, but... Ah. Untouchable. It's the yellow invincibility star. Okay, that's enough time. It's enough horsing around with that guy. Just zoom on through. So we made it to the portal. Don't you love when you have to just stand around and wait while you're under a timer? No chance to save, just keep on going, buddy. I want to go this way. Just do not care about these enemies. I've got more important things to worry about, like, oh crap, I have to take care of these enemies. Not enough? It's not enough. It was enough. Shit. Went the wrong way. Oh no. I was supposed to escape before it collapsed, and then it collapsed. Guess who's back?
The gate has been opened. Dante, you You are not getting away. This is where you will die.
I'm not going anywhere. Besides, there's no place to go. Look around. This will be your burial ground as well.
Alright, so, I guess I am gonna kick this guy's ass some more. That's not a good look, I would say.
What is the matter? Here your powers are weak, human.
No.
Dante. You'll be okay. You can do it.
What? Mother.
Dante, use my power!
Surprise! We've heard from her again. Feed your power and Trish's power into your guns, Ebony and Ivory. Alright.
It looks like we have a winner.
Jackpot.
Oh, that's the line. That's the other line. There are a lot of lines in this series.
Dante, I will return, and I will rule this world.
Goodbye. And when you do come back, give my regards to my son, will ya?
He thinks he's getting laid.
Trish.
Dante. Dante.
Trish. Devils never cry. These tears. Tears are a gift only humans have.
We're too late.
You might even say that Trish was human after all.
No, Trish. It's never too late.
Not sure now's the time for that, Dante. Oh, hey, look.
And we
A
humans
biplane.
never give up. Are you ready?
Yes!
So,
Let's rock.
yeah, there's absolutely no room for it, but, okay. Oh, shit. See? Oh my god. I think you can shoot the stalagmites and stalactites. Obviously, I'm doing a very bad job of it right now. This is good. Alright. It was a bad job, but it was a good enough job. That was not a well-designed final segment.
The sky! So clear! So blue!
The sky is fair. It'll always always be above everyone's head, no different.
Like the sky. I feel like my heart is becoming clear.
So cheesy. Wow.
Let's not forget, though, the Underworld's evil is still alive. They will someday return.
There's no need to worry, right? Because the world has the legendary Dark Knight Dante. And his sidekick. Devil never cry. Yes? Okay, great. Where's the place? We'll be right there. This one has the password. Sounds heavy.
Okay, let's get it over with in 10 minutes. Can't let a single one of those suckers live.
5 minutes.
More than enough.
Alright, that's it. Did it for real. Team Little Devils. Name of the crew that made this game. I thought this was going to have a thing where you'd have to, like, fight during the credit sequence. But, I guess not. Yeah, how about that? You know what? It was pretty fun going through this game again after, I'm pretty sure I've said before, it's like, probably a decade. If not, it feels like it. One thing I will say, I am proud of myself for not unlocking easy automatic mode. But I said it before, I think that's just because this style of game has evolved so much, and you know, the challenges they present have evolved so much that you know, going back to this, it's, you know, relatively easy in comparison. So I feel confident saying that by the time I get to Bayonetta, it's not going to feel this easy. I will die plenty of times. I will struggle against bosses, I'm pretty sure. But that's for later. The voice recording crew. Not an extensive cast. The voice of Dante does not... Well, I don't know anything about Devil May Cry 2. But I know they changed voice actors by Devil May Cry 3. I'll be honest, I like the new voice better. Anyway. Yeah, I do think it was nice to go through this game again and you know, kind of see some of the roots. Oops. There's that burn-in prevention. Shinji Mikami gets credit for executive producer. And hey, there's the man himself, the man of the hour, Hideki Kamiya, director of the game. Yeah, as I was just about to say, it is cool to see, you know, the roots of, you know, things that would appear in later games. Got a C rank for the end. A bunch more orbs. Okay, that's cool. Won't say no to that. Yeah, you can see your rankings here and how many times you achieved whatever combo. So there's nothing that goes above stylish. That's good to know. Total retries. I died 12 times. There are, God, how many does that look like? 12 secret missions, and I found exactly one. Well, I found 2 of them. I only beat one of them. And yeah, there's a hard mode. I will not be looking at hard mode.
Devil May Cry.
It's just gonna kick me right there. Right to the game, huh? Let's not do that. Nope. Hold on. What the heck? I mean, you can see here, New Game Plus is what it is. You keep all your weapons, and all that, and... Oh, there it is. Oh. Options. Where the hell is get back to the beginning? Alright. Yeah, just... well, there you have it. Just kind of unceremoniously dumps you into another loop. What is that? Alright.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil twins.
Alright, so, yeah, I guess that means it's going to be the end of the recording. Next on the list, I haven't actually tested it out yet, so I should probably do that maybe later today or something. Next game I'm going to play is Beautiful Joe, which is completely different. Mostly different. You'll see when we get there. And I can't say for sure when that's going to be just yet, just because, well, I'll find out tomorrow, hopefully, when I go to work. Hopefully they will have my schedule drawn up for next week. Yeah, sometime next week. We'll start in with something radically different. So, thanks for watching. Always glad to have you along. And tune in next time.